So you're saying you should check us out on Bisky Social. You should check out FK the Pod at BiskySocial.com because this is
Is
FK the
it
Pod.
Bisky or is it Bolsky?
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
just BSKY.
Yeah, I would be reading it as Bisky Social, but you should be reading us as FK the Pod. That's FK the Pod everywhere. That's FK the Pod, the podcast that you're listening to right now. I'm your host Reed, joined by Seth and Trent. How you guys
What
doing?
What's up?
Happy Monday or Tuesday or maybe Wednesday.
They call
Happy-
that happy time of the day. Let's go. Good evening,
Yeah.
good morning, and good night. And good
We used to
afternoon.
do occasional check-ins on like what day it was, like national holidays and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I do know that last week. Sorry, I'm saying this right as I have something in my throat, man.
So you
Wow.
must be getting hit by that Mexican lager from the Jar company.
That's right. Luchador Mexican lager from the Jar Company, as you said. Anyway, yeah, I'll get my ducks in the row about what days we had recently, while you guys discuss what you're sipping on.
We had Groundhog Day. We did cover that one. So we got
We
that.
did.
Yeah, there's 27 plus, there's like 35 that we missed. So we'll just get to it.
Wow.
Trent, you still drinking that nice Italian red Chianti?
Yeah, I got my little Chianti here.
Mm.
It's good. It's fine. Maybe not the best, but gets the job done.
Rudy Chianti.
I like Italian wines the best, I think. Yeah. I just have the most experience with those because of my Italian restaurant experience, but this one's nice. It's low tier, but drinkable.
Low
Crushable.
tier.
Low
but
tier
very
but drinkable. Low
And I still got a little bit of
Sorry.
Dr. Pepper Zero left, and then I got some Gatorade and maybe some water. We'll be hydrated out here. Okay, folks, stay hydrated at home as well.
That's what it sounds like, man. It sounds like you're the one that needs a urinal in your home, dude.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You'd be chugging all that zero sugar Gatorade.
Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, sugar makes you pee. I don't know if you heard. I don't know if that's true. But anyway, Seth, you said you had some stuff prepared.
Yes, save us this.
Well, last week, I just want to make you aware that March the 6th was National Oreo Day. It's pretty good.
Quick, everybody, favorite Oreo variation.
Double stuff.
Mine is mint Oreo.
Half and half.
Okay.
Half white, half chocolate ones.
Yeah, I remember you talking about. I remember us briefly mentioning the Post Malone Oreo, and Reed, you were the only one who said you thought you might like it.
Yeah. Yeah, not really interested, unfortunately.
You guys just don't want
dude,
like
my
the
dad-
one version.
You know how like during Christmas every year they come out with like the white chocolate covered Oreos?
I had some. They were good as hell.
Yeah, those are my dad's favorites. They're so nice.
Yeah.
They're a special
Those, those have to be a special treat. Yeah, my favorite. I think my favorite holiday themed candy gotta be coming up. Actually, I got two of them coming up for Easter.
The Easter egg, Reese's egg.
We're talking about the Whopper Robin eggs. Those are so
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Love those.
Yeah,
They're
those
like
are pretty
candy coated Whoppers.
Ooh.
Eh,
I
they're
don't think I've ever
gas.
had those. Do they
They
come in
are
like a little
really
milk
sweet.
carton looking thing?
They come
Yes.
in. I usually get them in a bag, but they might come in a milk carton too.
Okay. I think I've seen these before, but I've never gotten them.
They're love 'em.
Whoppers, when I was a kid, I didn't like the idea of them because I thought they were an old person thing, but they're...
No, it's kind of nice. It's
Okay.
like a malted milk. You don't really. It's not a lot of flavor you get a lot these days.
No.
The old malted milk ball.
No.
Some Maltesers are a little bit better, but these Whoppers show great. And then the Starburst makes really good jelly beans.
Oh yeah, dude! Holy shit, I forgot about those.
Right,
Yeah, I remember as a child, I hated jelly beans, mostly because the flavor was bad. But every Easter, you get the Starburst jelly beans, and you're like, "Holy shit, jelly beans can actually be good."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
Well,
callback, man.
I think that Birdie bots every flavored beans or whatever from from Harry Potter might have given jelly beans a bad name because it's like,
Are you saying J.K.
Oi,
Rowling
Harry!
besmirched them bees? Oi, Harry! Why don't you try this bogey bane?
it tastes like a bogey. That's a troll bogey, that one. And then they came out with that Bean Boozled game, and it's like, okay, if I eat this, well, I think they had some evergreen bad flavors. Like if you get the black licorice one or whatever, like that's horrible. Somehow it's worse than black licorice. But like,
Which is also not good, dude. I've had black licorice multiple times in my life as a person, right? I've liked it maybe once or twice, and I've disliked it every other time, n amount of times, x amount of times.
It's pretty tough. The only black licorice flavor thing that I'll be drinking is alcohol.
Oh, I like
feel like
Jägermeister.
there's a few liqueurs or digestives that have a little bit of black licorice.
Digestive sounds too medicinal to me.
yeah.
Aperitif though, good time. We have a good aperitif.
What if we call it a digestif? Is that better? Is it the same?
Digestivo.
Yeah. What if? I got a couple other days here I want to throw out. We've also got a national World Day of Prayer, March 7th.
That's okay.
Lame.
Forget about. I don't care. I don't get it. I don't get them.
Okay, well we got International Women's Day, March 8th.
That's what's up.
Oh,
Shout
huge.
out to women.
Let's
That's
go.
big. That's
Right
big.
after the Lord's Day, like He gets us day, then we get Women's Day.
Oreos, and then
Yeah.
women.
What a crazy weekend. What a bunch of crazy events.
Yeah, we got Termite Awareness Week, which is next week or this current week.
They're munching up your bed frames and everything.
International
soda.
Bagpipe Day, March 10th.
Termite Week is set up by Big Lumber, dude. We don't support Big Lumber.
Yeah, speaking of days, there was one we just had last week called Ponchki Day. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's also known as Mardi Gras. But like, I had everyone.
How many names are there for this fucking day, dude?
But like, I don't know. Here, at least in Chicago, it's Ponchki Day, and everybody just brings like Ponchkis to work. A Ponchki is like it's a donut. Ponchki. It's spelled like P-A like Z-C-K-I.
So it's like Polish.
Oh yeah, mega Polish thing. At least one would assume. But they're good. I mean, maybe that's why it's like pretty popular in Chicago, because there's a Polish population here. But they're good. They're good as hell. Everybody be getting them Ponchkis. You know.
Damn. Nice.
Yeah, it's spelled P-A-C-Z-K-I. Ponchki.
Okay.
Ponchki.
Ponchki. Okay, there's an N in there somewhere. It just doesn't exist, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
So, what are there like traditional flavors of?
It's like it was filled with some kind of jelly.
Ponchki.
Ponchki. At least the one I had. I don't know. That was the first one I ever had.
Yeah. Damn. Damn, that sounds good. I'm a sucker for a little specialty Eastern European baked good. All right.
You want
Love
some
me a good Eastern
baklava?
European baked good. Yeah. Baklava, delicious. Pierogies, amazing.
I don't know what it is. Is it a
Incredible.
pierogi?
Yeah, it's basically a pierogi. So good.
That's what's
man.
up.
In
That's what's up.
Poland, Ponchki are eaten especially on Fat Thursday, which
Fat
is
Thursday.
the Thursday before Ash Wednesday, so like 4 days before
So that was last
Mardi Gras
week.
or whatever. But the reason that they did this is because they wanted to use up all the lard, sugar, eggs, and fruit in the house because you can't eat those during Lent, according to their style.
You can't have fruit?
I guess
That sucks.
maybe traditionally you
Damn,
could.
they just go keto.
They're just gonna get shredded.
Bro, it's meat and vegetables only. We're having chicken and broccoli for dinner again. Yes.
They gotta get their Polish summer bods ready.
They just start turning into bodybuilders. They just go
Yeah.
on crazy macro diets.
Damn, dude.
Shout out to the Ponchki.
Any other big days coming up?
Man, I mean, I don't know. I'm on this website. It's like, what day is it today?
Yeah.
Nationaltoday.com, and there's like 10 things per day. So like, yes, there's plenty of stuff. Nothing in particular.
When's
I want to shout out Oreo Day though.
When's National or International Podcast Appreciation Day?
Ooh, what month? I feel like that would be in September. Would be my guess.
September.
Yeah.
Maybe November.
Yeah, we got 6 months to go before
Before they start appreciating what we've been doing here.
Damn, dude.
We're also going to give you a rudimentary overview of the Oscars. Talk about urinals for 20 minutes.
Urinals.
Well, hey, speaking of podcast appreciation, one way that you can appreciate us is by emailing us at fkthepod@gmail.com, like someone did recently.
What? Nice.
Yeah. Did you guys know that? You guys know we have an email? We have an email to read, guys.
Sick.
Yeah, what's their name? Who's it from?
Yeah, who's it from? Who's it from, Seth and Reed? I've got it pulled up, so I'm going to be the reader.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the email. The ending here has a pretty. It's from Seth's girlfriend Jill. That's the
okay. I've heard of her.
One would hope. One would hope that you've heard of your girlfriend Jill.
Well, since you've got it pulled up here,
A frequent listener.
Maybe we can do a little bit of popcorn reading, man.
Okay.
I'll start. I'll say popcorn. I'll call out Seth or Reed.
I
Seth,
don't have it. I don't
open.
have it open, but yeah.
You better figure it out.
I'll just popcorn it to somebody else.
You don't know who I'm going to choose. All right. So the subject for this email says sayings and a psycho. Pretty straightforward, right? We do a little segment called Psycho Move.
Ooh,
There's
she's
probably
just
one of those in here.
saying, but a psycho.
Yeah. Hi, guys. I hope you're doing well. In the last pod, I listened to you guys discuss some idioms between TV shows and podcasts. I've heard some really good ones and started keeping a running list. I thought I'd share some of the best ones with you. Popcorn, Seth. I'm kidding. Reed, you can read the list of idioms.
Idiom number 1: busier than a $2 whore. A little crass. You use that one with your buddies at lunch. So you open up your lunch pail, and it's like when you're on the construction site.
It's good. It's good.
Oh man.
Number 2. So this one has a situation, right?
Yeah.
So it's like when you see a lady with big lips, popcorn.
When you see a lady with big lips, she could suck the chrome off of a 57 Chevy. That's fucked up, dude. That's nuts.
And this one,
all right.
Oh, sorry, it's you. Sorry.
Number 3, this one also seems like it has a situation. And this one, I have literally no clue what it means, Jill says. I could shit through a screen door and not touch a wire. Come on. You got to know what that means, right?
That you're constipated. You
I
got tiny
was going to
poops.
say the opposite.
Diarrhea.
You got diarrhea.
You shoot out a really thin stream of diarrhea.
Multiple. No, it's like multiple.
Multiple thin streams.
Just go through all the holes.
Like a shower head, dude.
Gross.
That's
Dude,
What
that's
was
2 in a
it?
row.
Oh, screen door. I'll incognito tab this.
Yeah, I could shit through a screen door and not touch a wire. See what it means. Popcorn. Read.
That's all I have on idioms, but the psycho thing that I wanted to share was just that I truly believe that if you are on FaceTime or on a phone call in the bathroom, you're a psycho. Agreed. Also, if you're watching TikToks full volume, no headphones, anywhere in public, you're a psycho and a terrorist. Wow. Definitely psycho. Terrorism allegations pretty high. I think you can't. I think you can't blanket paint everybody who's not using headphones as a terrorist. You can paint certain individuals as there. I think definitely you could be. You unlock that path but you know, you don't. It's not a blanket
so-
one. Not all headphoneless people watching TikToks out in public are terrorists, but all terrorists
What
have
about,
done
like-
that once.
We've talked about it before, I think. No headphones, phone call, music, whatever, on an airplane.
Oh
Definitely
yeah, no,
psycho.
terrorist.
Does that count as terrorist because of the plane aspect of the
It
situation?
could.
Yeah, bro. Planes amplify terrorism.
Hey, but these days, the last thing you need to worry about on a plane is the passengers. You got to worry about, I don't know, flip it upside down and shit.
Well, don't worry. We ain't got to worry about that no
reverse
more. They got
DEI.
rid of all the DEI pilots.
Oh man, yeah, it's crazy that.
But Joe finishes the email by saying, "I hope you like these sayings and my psycho take." Psycho take? What the fuck? Sorry.
Well, like psycho
Threw me
move.
off guard. Psycho take. As always, I'm looking forward to the next pod. Warmest, your friend, Seth's girlfriend, Jill.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's right.
Shout out.
She's not your friend, Seth.
No, she's not. I mean, she is my friend too. I would say, but
Yeah,
my best
I
friend.
guess.
Nah, mutually exclusive.
This one's for you.
Different tier.
Well, this is not necessarily a psycho move, but I have a couple of, I guess you could call them pet peeves, but they could also be psycho moves too. You guys
Why
want to go
not?
through those?
Yeah. Just talk about these random weirdos.
So I live in an apartment now.
Yep. Yep.
Downgrade.
I've lived in an apartment before,
It's been
but-
a hot minute.
but I lived in a house for a while. And living in an apartment, there are lots of other individuals who live at the same place as me. Some of them have loud ass cars and trucks. When they
Yeah.
turn them on, and it's like we got the Flowmaster muffler or whatever that just doesn't keep any of the sound in. We want everybody to hear our engines. And maybe we're also going to work at like 7 in the morning or something, or coming home late at night. And that's like my pet peeve. I don't know who had this idea in their head that it was like cool for your car to be an annoyance, but it's not. And this is one of my pet peeves. Related to this also is that there are a lot of people who will just like, this is compounded if you've got a loud car too. People just start their car and just like sit in their car, or arrive somewhere and
Yeah.
park the car and just sit there for like 10 minutes. It's like, you're at your apartment. Go inside. What are you doing?
That second part, not a psycho move. The
Yeah,
first part,
yeah,
first
I
part,
agree.
first part is a psycho move. Second
I
part
agree.
is maybe your neuros are just a little bit more typical than others. Okay. Sometimes I'm overwhelmed and I want to sit in the car for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I do, like, I get in the car. Here's this could be another discussion, I guess. So I get in the car. Sometimes I've even like selected music before I got in the car so that it's ready. Like I'm walking to my car and I'm like, here's what I'm going to listen to. I got that ready. So as soon as it connects to Bluetooth, I can just, like, it'll be playing what I want. But I get in the car. Sometimes I even start the car before I get to the car. I can start the car from my keys. So the car can warm itself up for like the 30 seconds it takes me to get from my door to the car. And then I immediately drive away. Whenever I get where I'm going, I park the car and I'm out of the car. There's no time I'm in the car when I'm not actively moving somewhere.
But like,
Basically.
Dude.
is it not okay? What's the weather like in North Carolina right now? Like, how is it like? You don't have to
It's
psych
warm.
yourself up to leave the car. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, sometimes it's 5 degrees outside, and I don't really want to go. Like I'm in the car. I got
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I will say too, sometimes, you guys can somewhat relate to this at least. Having an office job, you get off the clock, you go to your car, you got to decompress a little bit, man. You got to sit there, maybe swipe through 5 or 6 TikToks.
You gotta load up the video. You gotta load up whatever tunes you're doing, so
Yeah.
you don't text and drive. Also, text and driving bad. Picking the song not that bad. Like,
Yeah, but I will say, one thing that does get on my nerves in a similar vein is like when you're in a very populated area where there's limited number of parking spots, right? You're driving around trying to find a parking spot. You see somebody get in their car. You're like, okay,
Ooh, that's a bad one.
I'll hold on for a second. Give this person some time to get out of their parking spot because I really want it. And then they just fucking sit there. Like if you're shopping or like coming out of a fucking restaurant and then you're sitting in your car, that's insane to me.
Yeah, if you have a valuable parking spot, you cannot sit there.
Nah,
I know that might be uncomfortable for you.
Here's
but
another
you can't.
one. Here's another thing. My pet peeve is when I'm parked in the parking spot and these motherfuckers are lining up behind me to park in my fucking parking spot. It's fucking annoying. Also, my pet peeve is when other people do that and I'm not even in this situation. I'm not. Like, I wasn't gonna park there anyway because when it comes to parking, conflict averse. Everywhere else, I don't really give a shit. I'm conflict perverse, but like I'm conflict.
You can have road rage on the road, but in a parking lot, there's no space for that, dude.
Yeah, I want to park. I'm parking. Yeah, hold it. Where you guys park in the parking lot? You go to your favorite place, your grocery store, your work. You're at a place. Where are you parking? You parking close to the building? You parking far away from the building?
I think I'm a far parker.
Yeah, I'm most of the time I'm just picking the first one that I see. Yeah.
So
if it's far, it's far. If it's close, great.
Close spot that's that's in between two cars, or the spot that's like medium far but surrounded by no cars.
That's a good point. I think if I see a close spot in between two cars and I don't see any other spot within like 50 feet, 100 feet, I'm taking it.
8 spots. The 9th spot has a car, 8 spots.
Ninth spot.
I'll take the 9th spot. Yeah, if I can see it, I'm like, oh, there's nobody over there. I don't want to deal with this. Yeah, I'll do that.
I think I'm always doing some kind of mental math calculation where it's like, I could park closer, but it's in between 2 other cars, and it's going to be harder for me to get in and get out. Mm-hmm. I can walk kind of fast if I want. So, like, what's going to be faster for me to, like, get done with whatever errand I'm doing? If it's like an errand situation, I'm weighing up the time. So I'm like, I could park farther away, not have to deal with all this, especially if I can get one of those pull-through parking spots where you can just drive straight up.
We'll always be doing that, yeah.
So yeah, it depends. I'll be doing some kind of weighted average, some kind of algorithm up there to try to figure out what's the best for me.
Yeah.
Unless it's raining or something, then timing doesn't matter.
I will always take the spot that's easiest to park into, and then second criteria, easiest to get out of.
Okay.
I don't care about anything else.
Another sort of parking situation that I find rather annoying when I'm not involved is when you see people, you're on a street where there's street parking, like parallel parking on the sides of the street. Mm-hmm. Somebody's going the opposite direction. They see a parking spot on the other side of the road. They flip a UE to get into that parking spot. That pisses me off.
You ain't got the hustle, bro. You ain't got the hustle for a 3-point
That pisses me off, dude. The parking spot is so important to you that you're going to like delay other fucking people.
Yeah, bro. What kind of? You think we live in a collective society? I don't think so.
I got a ticket for pulling an illegal UE one time. I wasn't actually even pulling an illegal UE, but I was pulling into a parking spot on the other side of the road. So I crossed a double yellow line to park in this spot. It wasn't even parallel parking. It was just like either side of the street had parking things. But I would do that again, but was I annoyed at having to pay like $150 just for parking? And then I had to pay for parking on top of that. So I got the ticket for pulling off this parking maneuver, but then I had to pay like $6 an hour to park there anyway.
You should have contested that shit. The cop ain't gonna show up.
Yeah.
Could have got that shit for free.
Yeah.
It was a couple states away.
Never mind. You pay that shit.
So I was
pay up.
Yeah, whatever. You got my money. There you go, Mayor Eric Adams. It was actually on Long Island. There you go, Governor Kathy Hochul. Enjoy it. Whatever.
Long Island is
I'm trying to think of something Turkish. Turkish delight of America.
What? Okay, sure.
Jaywalking is the illegal parking of New York City.
That's so true.
Non-related to car pet peeves, I think is much more difficult. I feel like being in the car really makes you hyper aware
Yeah.
of people's misdoings.
Yeah. And I don't know why that is. Like, why you're more enrageable on the road.
Because it's a pretty stressful situation. You're only driving like a couple 100-pound death machine.
I guess
That's going really fast.
It's the second most expensive thing you'll ever own. That is if we ever own a house, right?
On average,
car.
yeah.
And it's dangerous. And you've also got places to be. You're probably not out there for a joyride, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I'm not on time most of the time. Right?
yeah, there's that too. Yeah.
I don't know, man. But I agree with your original sentiment about cars being too loud
Yeah.
driving down the street, especially like here in Seattle during the summertime when it's nice, like 72 degrees outside at night. You have your fucking windows open, and there's people driving up and down the street at midnight.
Yeah.
Pisses me off so bad.
And like motorcycles are really loud too. I think they're even louder sometimes than the loud cars. But
Yeah.
I think it's part of that's like a safety thing too. It's like you kind of need your motorcycle to be loud sometimes, or else you might just get
It's like, don't drive a motorcycle.
run over or whatever. But there are far fewer of those than there are just people who have like actively gone to some kind of, you know, auto store and be like, make my shit louder, please.
Yeah.
They just
right.
cut their muffler off. They demuffed their car.
Yeah. I want to
They're
make sure
going
that
muffless.
I want to make sure that every
They got an insult
Parent.
wrinkle.
every parent of a child under 3 years old knows that I'm here.
I want to piss off every dog in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
I want to be followed by a trail of barks wherever I go.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? There's nothing that makes me okay
Yeah,
with
yeah.
having the NRA around than people with loud cars. I'm never gonna own a gun, all right, but I'm glad that they're legal.
He's never going to own a gun, but he would be the Trent Rittenhouse of loud cars.
Gonna show up to the car show of Seattle.
What's his name is Kyle Rittenhouse or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think he's listening to this, but
Who gives a fuck that
you're
guy?
not
That guy
invited on the
sucked.
pod.
Yeah, fuck you. Who gives? How's he doing? Who cares?
No,
Hopefully poorly.
poorly, I think.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Already
Fuck
failed.
that guy.
Heard he like failed his ASVAB. Pretty gnarly. Failing
He also-
ASVAB. Pretty tough.
He's not looking good either. A little greasy, swollen. Not that I'm like up to date on the latest, but like he was on like some dumbass podcast, and it's like, oh my god, you look bad, kid. I don't know what you're doing. You're like 17. You should look great, right? I mean, but anyway.
Yeah.
I looked great at 17. Still looks great now. You know, that guy looked bad.
17
Looked
now.
bad then. Looks way worse. I've never looked. I'm 17 again. You know, somebody say.
Yeah.
I'm like Zac Efron and Matthew Perry, R.I.P.
Oh, rest in peace, Matthew Perry.
Dude, we lost some good ones last year. Matthew Perry, Toby Keith, some other people for sure. Betty White, maybe? Was she last year? She was the year before?
I don't know.
I didn't realize she died.
She been dead.
Yeah.
Is Betty White still alive?
No.
I didn't watch the Oscars, but the Oscars, they do a in memoriam thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I don't know if it's been a while ago now. I don't know if we want to provide any takes. But
Yo, did you see that one dude died, that wrote Tenenbaum's guy, Gene Hackman? And
yeah,
and they just like don't know how. Kind of.
Yeah, I saw that. And
because his
wife-
family was dead too, right?
His
Like,
wife died, and
Yeah.
like, one of his dogs died, but two
very
of his
sad.
dogs didn't die. And he's like 95, so like, sure, like you're allowed to die. You're 95, But like,
If you're 78, you're probably allowed to die too, right?
78's the new 65.
Okay.
I mean, if you're talking about retirement, you're right, Reed.
Yeah, 70.
right.
Yeah, never is the new retirement age. You're working forever.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, Betty White died the last day of 2021.
2021.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? That's crazy.
We're also celebrating the 5-year anniversary of our coronavirus lockdown.
Oh, I guess we
Round
are.
2,
And
let's go.
and the 5-year anniversary of the podcast. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Kinda. Shout out to us. Shout out to a Chinese virus shutting down our economy again. I mean, back then.
Yeah.
But
Back
I
then.
don't know. Shout
That's
out to
crazy.
the bird flu. No,
shout out to his family.
raising the price of our eggs.
It was kind of crazy that the George Floyd thing happened and then coronavirus.
Yeah.
That could have been bad. We kind of
Michael
Yeah.
Jordan was at the same time too. This was
Jesus
like
Christ.
yeah, I mean that's like I have pretty vivid memories of like the immediate lead up to this thing. Anyway, that was it. We were playing bridge at the old folks home, and that's where I learned about Michael Jordan dying in a
Kobe.
helicopter crash, and
That's
then
Kobe.
obviously
Kobe.
oh
Michael
yeah,
Jordan's
sorry,
still alive.
sorry. And then we could no longer
Damn.
go to the old folks home because
They were old.
they were old and there was a disease that could easily
Be around.
yeah. Anyway, wow, what a time.
Dude, Reed, you're taking a pretty significant trip pretty soon.
Yeah, one
right?
could say. Yeah, I'll be going to Japan for like a week or two. Be pretty hype.
Nice.
You guys got
Yeah.
any? I got some notes we can go through. You can see if you can help me out on what I should do, or if I can find an article, tell me what it could, or if there's anything I should bring, travel segment, because you guys are experienced travelers, of course.
I've heard you have to cover up your tattoos.
Yeah, I'm good.
Really? Why do you have to do that?
Because they think you're mafia or
Yeah.
yakuza.
Okay. I've seen 2 kids. Just real quick, I know we're gonna get here. I was gonna ask if you're gonna buy like a samurai sword. I've seen 2 kids in the past 3 days with swords. 2 kids fighting on the beach with swords.
Real swords?
And a kid just in his neighborhood practicing his sword the other day. So that's something. Watch out. There could be some
Crazy.
young ninja kids out there.
Probably not. I bought a lightsaber like on Amazon Prime Day like 6 months ago, so I'm still I'm chilling. in
You're
my-
recovering from your
Yeah.
lightsaber purchase.
Yeah, it's on cooldown. My sword purchases are on cooldown.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. You get some little kunai with chain.
I've got like 12 of those. I think I'm good. I've got infinity kunai with chains.
You gonna buy some Japanese Pokemon cards?
Dude, I might. Why not? I think
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
it's like super cheap over there. It's like $6 to $1 or 6 yens to $1.
Okay.
Dang, dude. Yeah, that's
Wow,
sweet.
this is pretty legit what you put together here.
Oh yeah. Trying to got this. Got this wicked card. Got it.
Dude, I know literally nothing about Japan. Are you gonna do some nature seeing?
Oh yeah, I
Looking at
got
some
some
nature?
here. Japan or Tokyo. Look at this.
Tokyo aerial view.
Dude, look at these images. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Now, look how big Tokyo is.
I guess that's pretty large, man.
It's big.
What do you mean, you guessed, dog? What are you talking about? That's insane.
I haven't seen too many aerial views of cities.
Bro, you've seen Birmingham. You live in Seattle.
It's bigger than Birmingham. I'll give you that.
It's like
I
60
can believe
Birmingham.
that.
It's like 100 Birmingham. It's like
You think it's bigger? Well, I guess it would be bigger than Chicago as
Yeah.
well.
it's bigger than Chicago. It's about the same. It's like population wise, New York City, I think. Like 30 million people.
That's a
Damn.
lot of people.
It's a fuckload of people. And
Yeah.
their money's fake, which is huge.
And also their population's declining, so you could see some good real estate opportunities.
Free real estate. Let's go buy some. And it might be cherry blossom season at the end. I might be able to.
Oh, wow.
Are we
yeah.
gonna start an influencer house in Tokyo?
I mean, I guess that's always been the plan. We've always had that down. We can make it 5 years of podcasting, then we start the influencer house in Tokyo. That was always the plan. Dude, check us out. We're in the suicide forest. Not going there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you shouldn't go there.
We're gonna go to Nara, see these like deer that kneel. Got that
Okay.
down. So like here's where it's Kyoto and Nagoya. I have a bunch of just loose plans and Tokyo because I'll be there in Tokyo for a lot on the back end. I just got a bunch of like random stuff that I'm not quite sure. Like should I be thinking about going to Legoland? Right? And like how many parks should I do? And if I'm waking up at like 9 a.m., realistically, how many things can I do? Can I do like 2 things? You know?
Right.
Or like how many like tourist things can I do? I feel like if they take like an hour and a half to 3 hours, you know, how many of those can I do in a day?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And be able to keep the same pace.
I'm thinking if you're thinking like amusement park, I don't know what Legoland in Japan is like, but to me,
It seems
when I hear
like
Legoland,
Legoland.
I think like an amusement park, right?
Yeah, it's Legoland, but it's just in Japan.
So if you're doing an amusement park, that feels like an all-day thing. But if you're like going to a museum, you can fit like 2 or 3. You know,
But like, you don't think I could like go, like see a shrine in the morning, go to a little convenience store, get some, and then go check out something else?
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and I
You're
think
gonna
you
have,
could
like,
go to
a-
Legoland for half a day too. You just have to say, okay, that's my last time writing the Lego Star Wars, Lego Spider-Man crossover.
I guess stop buying these Lego Star Wars cards.
Yeah.
No, but like I'm already gonna go to like Disney, and I'm gonna go to
Nintendo.
Universal Studios. I don't know if I'll be able to go to the Nintendo part of it though.
Damn.
Like they have a Donkey Kong spot that would be cool to go to, but I don't know if I'll be able to get in there.
Are you going to a baseball game? Do they have baseball now?
They do. It's kind of the preseason, so I might be like they kind of start playing them when I'm not in Tokyo, and then all the other places don't have any games, unfortunately.
Do they
If I got
have?
there-
Is there sumo?
While I'm in Osaka, there will be a sumo thing going on, but it's like the first thing going on, so we could not get tickets
Oh,
because it's like the first.
Damn, that would be
It's like
sick.
some kind of big one,
it's like the grand opening sumo.
big sumo tournament.
Damn.
So I grabbed some shit off of this one. Like go see this castle or something. Like I think I'm only trying to go in one castle, and I'm fine with seeing every other castle from a distance.
Yeah,
Or maybe like
that's fair. That's fair, man. I think a lot of like these places that have been around for, thousands of years or whatever, they're fun to look at from the outside, but once you go inside, it's like all the same, right?
yeah,
they
you
don't have
seen
the
one
urinal in there.
you seen one cathedral, you seen them all. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
I've seen this.
That could be in Chicago, right
Yeah,
there.
that could be in Alabama. It's right between Big Good. Well, and then this place is gonna be sweet. The Dotonbori.
Yeah. That's
I've
cool.
seen this in pictures and shit. I have this acai. Dude, I'm hyped. I'm gonna get this shit called shuhai. You ever heard of a shuhai? Had a shuhai?
No.
It's like CHUHIE, chuhai, or something.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of like twisted tea, I'd say.
Huh.
But it comes in
Okay.
a ton of different flavors, and it's a little bit more refreshing than
Okay.
I'd say a
Oh,
twisted
wait.
tea.
Hang on. Wait. No, I'm thinking of Haichu.
The
Yeah,
gum,
well,
the
Haichu
candy.
also
The
pretty good, and
candy.
apparently they got like unique Haichus.
Oh.
So I'll have to
I
try
believe
some of that.
too.
Are you on
Yeah.
Pokemon Go still?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm think I'm gonna re-download Pokemon Go because I can
You
get
gotta
like
get the exclusive.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that's like that's what I was thinking of, and I'm thinking maybe that like I'll be over there. Maybe I'll be on like the Japan eShop, so I could buy. Like I could be like I spend $10 or whatever of like microtransactions, and I'd get like $30 or $60 worth of shit.
Huh.
So I just like stock up on all my microtransaction purchases when I'm in Japan. Just load up on pack points.
Hell yeah. Damn,
Cool.
that's cool. Dude, let me ask you this. Are you planning on, like, renting some sort of transportation? Are you going to get, like, a car or something?
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna go on a
No.
train.
Just trains?
You're gonna get
Train.
pushed on the
thinking-
train.
I'm train
I don't
everywhere.
know.
Maybe take
I
a
don't know
Yuba.
what the road situation is in Japan, but it would be kind of cool to do some, like road tripping through national parks or something.
I can do that here. I don't need to fly across the world to do that and then rent a car. I could just drive my car.
That's fair.
Are you going to Mount Fuji?
I think no, but I'm hoping that on some of these train rides I'll go past Mount Fuji and I might be able to like.
You should be able to see it from Tokyo
Snap
too.
a pic.
Yeah,
I
snap
would
a
assume.
pic of the Fuji. I don't know how like I'm not trying to climb Fuji.
The Fuji.
Yeah, I'm trying
As
to just,
people
like
call
maybe
it.
there's like a midway point. It's like scenic overlook or whatever.
You're
like
trying to get half Fujed.
yeah, you're trying to go mid Fuji. You know, never go full Fuji.
Don't interrupt me while I'm mid Fuji.
I'm a nervous Fujier.
Future. Oh man. So when
I'm
do
gonna
you,
go
when
to
do
this
you leave?
aquarium.
Is this the last pod that you'll be on prior
This is the
to
last pod I'll be on in the month of April. Or March.
March? Wow. Okay.
And then I will miss the April one, I think. We'll see. I don't know. The first one.
Hey, yeah. Don't worry about it, dude.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I'm going to this aquarium, so I got that figured out. That's a good.
Nice.
I feel like that's gonna take 6 hours,
Yeah, that's cool. Take a little
maybe four
gummy.
hours
Is
at
weed-
least.
Is weed legal there?
No, nothing's legal there. Everything's illegal as hell. I can't even take some of my medicines there because they are illegal.
That's crazy.
That is
Oh
nuts.
yeah, it sucks, but it is what it is. What kind of how productive do I really have to be? I'm on vacation, so
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
there's a fucking
seen
Ferris
video-
wheel. Kind of want to hit the Ferris wheel. What's your stance on Ferris wheels?
I think if you're in like a cool place and you can see a lot of stuff from the top, that's cool. Which I assume this probably is.
There's
But the
there's
local
Ferris
carnival
wheel-
comes to town. You're not amped to go on the Ferris
Not
wheel.
particularly interested. No,
Yeah,
I've seen the top of the mall before. I haven't really, but I'm not interested in seeing the
I
top
don't give
of
a
the
fuck
mall.
about the top of the mall.
I think there's maybe better ways to get good views than
Yeah.
on a Ferris wheel. You know, I don't know,
Such as
such as a tall building. Usually cheaper than a Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel. I don't think. I mean, getting a tall building is pretty expensive. It's pretty-
You're
Yeah,
not buying
building
the Ferris
costs are
wheel
going
either.
up, dude.
But I've seen videos, dude. I think they were in Japan of these like, I don't know what you call them, like 24/7 arcade slash like play zone where there's like batting cages and stuff like that. I don't know what they're called, but those seem really cool to me. Do you guys know remotely what I'm talking about?
No.
Damn,
I'm lost.
I've seen these places. They're open 24/7. They have like batting cages, bowling alleys, arcades
here
in Japan.
or in Japan. I've never been to
Yeah.
Japan, so how would I know? But I
Well,
have
you've
my
seen
friends who've
videos.
been there have said
Uh-huh.
yes, there are like Best Buys and stuff that have like batting cages and stuff in the.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool to go.
Go to the Best Buy and start fucking whipping batting cages. There used to be a place called Escape over by like when I was growing up over by me. That it was a bowling alley, it was laser tag, and it was batting cages.
Yeah.
Now it's just an arcade and a bowling alley because it's a Bolero.
Uh,
Bummer. Yeah.
Fuck Bolero, man. Yeah, so I might
man.
be there in Tokyo and just in time to catch this. Like they're part of the the cherry blossoms. That'd be kind of hype. That'd be too early everywhere else, but
That's right.
That would be cool.
it'd be sick to be there. So that's one thing. Pretty popular. I'm gonna see these gates for sure. For sure. I don't know. Gonna see. How many gardens? You think I'm there for like 19 days? How many gardens should I see?
I think you
over
should
or one and a
Three or
half.
four. 3 or 4.
go to a
okay.
garden, see how you feel about it, and if it's like, oh, this place is sick, you can
Yeah.
go to a couple more.
Go a couple.
Pick
more.
up a little manga somewhere. Take it to the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Zen garden. Bring my fucking whatever this is.
Your raunchy ass, borderline pornographic manga.
Why is that one?
Oh, you got to go to some of those weird vending machines where they sell weird shit.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna get like a hot coffee.
You don't
I'm
have to tell us
I'm gonna
about
get
it
something
if you
from
do.
a hot vending machine. That's for sure. I'm getting like a hot chocolate out the vending machine. That's hot. Because I'm no longer a coffee drinker. I'm all in on the hot cocoa.
Matcha.
I mean, I'm going to a couple Pokemon centers for sure. Gonna try and
Nice.
because I feel like Pokemon, I can just buy people a Pokemon. Like, hey, I bet you like this Pokemon. Here's a Pokemon. Here's a fucking Charmander. Everybody likes this guy.
Yeah,
Here's a little
that's cool.
Pikachu. Here's a little thing. Because I'm gonna have to bring back gifts and shit, right? Because I'm going to the foreign country, and it's kind of the expectation. Hey, where my gift at? You went to the foreign place. Bring me some cool shit. Or you're my
I
friend,
deserve
I'm
this.
Yeah.
I deserve a gift. Yeah, that's funny.
And
Dude,
frankly, if one of my friends went on a foreign trip for a while, give me my gift.
how do you feel about Gundams?
They're cool, I
You're
guess.
not in on Gundams?
I'm
Yeah?
not like, I'm not really into mechs.
I could
Yeah,
see
for the
myself
listener,
yeah.
a Gundam's just like a big robot. It's like a
Yeah,
transformer kind of.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
a transformer. You go in him. I think it's kind of like he's like the Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if I was like big into anime, I could see myself getting into Gundams because like they have really like expensive, nice, intricate, detailed kits where you can build your own little Gundams.
Yeah, that arts and
think
crafts
that'd be
shit's
really
not
cool.
for me. That's
Yeah.
all you, big dog. I bet you'd love that with you. Do you the little sewing you're doing? You'd
Yeah.
love to make a little Gunpla.
Yeah. Well, it's like Lego, but for
Well, it's like
People with
model
more-
building, but
people with more brains.
for weebs.
right?
Well, I mean, you don't build car models. People used to build car models. Why
That's
aren't you doing
true,
ship? Why aren't you
yeah.
doing a ship in a bottle, bro? You're making Legos.
That's fair. Yeah, because ships and bottles are lame.
Yeah, true. There's no Star Wars ship. There's no fucking X-wing in a bottle.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, you know, that'd become cool. I don't know, dude. I'm excited for you. I think this
Thanks,
is gonna be
me
sweet.
too. Yeah, so I don't know. There's a bunch of shit. I got a bunch of vibes based things. So like, you guys got any things that you think of when you think of Japan? Like, man, if I was going to Japan and I didn't get fucking, if I didn't
You
have
ever done,
udon noodles or whatever,
Yeah, I was
if
gonna
I didn't
say,
have
you
some
ever done-
sushi,
Have you ever done omakase?
nah. I don't know if I really need that. You know?
You don't like the sushi where they make it in front of you and hand you the one piece and you eat it and you have to go, good.
No,
thank
I
you."
like to just get the ones I like, and then have the guy in front of me make it, and then they give it to me. I'm like, because I actually like the fish because I chose it. It's like, hey, give me the tuna, give me some salmon.
That's something. I think that's something that I want to try in the year 2025 is omakase. It's expensive though, so I don't know.
I'm gonna get some Kobe beef because one day I'm going to Himeji Castle, which is like one of the only castles that we didn't blow up, and then and then on the way back I'm gonna hit up Kobe, get some Kobe beef.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice. Are you going? I'm sure some of the castles or whatever will have some samurai and ninja stuff.
I think I should spend 8,943 yen on the best samurai experience in Tokyo.
That's not exactly what I was.
Or should
Yeah,
I pay
maybe.
13,000
That's like-
yen for a samurai trial cutting experience of Japanese swords in Tokyo?
Yeah, that's only like $2,000, man.
That's still a lot. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I put 5,000 yen on like this thing called a Suica card, which is like a Metra card that you can also use at convenience stores and stuff.
Mhm.
And that was $33.
5,000 yen is $33.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
never
it's
mind.
like-
Yeah, you can afford this stuff easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Japan's cheap as shit. It's kind of expensive to get there, but being there is cheap as shit.
Yeah, damn, that's cool. That's pretty rad. What
You
if
should
like
do kimono rental.
Yeah, I would totally look good in a kimono, right?
yeah, I was gonna say what kind of souvenir are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I mean, for me to buy, I don't know, or to get, because I haven't really thought. I'm just gonna buy whatever
Like
I
for
want when I
yourself,
see it.
yeah.
Oh, I got no
Okay.
plan. I'm just gonna buy whatever I want. I'm like, oh, cool. I like that shit.
Yeah.
Give me that. I want it. I like that shit, and it won't make me look like a big fucking loser. Give me that. That's actually the real criteria. It's like I like it, and
Get
I
some
won't
like
be.
Japanese selvage denim, dude. Come on.
Oh, I'm not expecting to
good
find
feeling.
any clothes that fit me.
Yeah.
I'm not
that's
expecting to be able to
probably-
bring any clothes back for myself.
Dude, this is the
So-
Kanto region, just like in Pokemon.
Just like
That's
Pokemon.
crazy.
That's huge. Yeah, Kanto region. I will be here, I think. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh, no,
Tokyo.
I'm not going into this one.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going to this airport. Oh, they're like right next to each other. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I'll be in Kanto for a little bit. Where else will I be? Maybe I'll catch a Pokemon.
Yeah, catch a real Pokemon. That would be sick. You probably can't bring it on the airplane. But
Damn, it's like hard. I know you can't, like, if you're trying to go to Australia, you can't bring your dog or whatever. I know Johnny Depp got in trouble for that. You think I could smuggle a Pokemon out of here?
Oh man, dude,
And
this is
I've
dope.
been to two places
This is
that
cool.
have been based off of Pokemon. I've been to New York and I've been to
New York. Yeah, famously Pokemon.
oh yeah,
What
it's
was-
Pokemon
What were the
White,
New York Pokemons?
the garbage bag
Oh, the
Pokemon, the ice cream.
The Coke and a slice. Is there a Mafia Pokemon? Like a mobster?
Maybe I don't know. There's
Oh, like
there's
I
like a
think
there's a
Haunch
thug.
Crow.
Oh yeah, he's kind of a mafia
Is
vibe.
he
Yeah.
from that one?
No, he's from an earlier one. There's like a thug Pokemon, Scrafty. He's like a thug with he's got like saggy pants.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
dude.
so
I- I'm jealous. I need to get my passport so I can
Yeah,
do
well-
some traveling.
You ain't got a passport? Get on it. And if you're listening to us, you should right now. You should one get a passport and one like and subscribe and
Yeah.
hit us up FK the Pod everywhere. Two, get a passport. Get that
That's
shit
right.
figured out so you can leave on a moment's notice.
If you have been to Japan, give Reed some tips
Yeah, ni
on
hao.
what to see, where to go.
Tell him what
What
souvenir you want. He said he's going to get all the listeners a souvenir.
Yeah, people are asking me about
you
like
email
I got requests at work. I'm like, I was planning on bringing work souvenirs, but like I wasn't planning on bringing personalized work souvenirs.
Yeah, you
I
just
was
gotta
gonna
get
buy,
like a
like,
box
a-
of Japanese chocolates.
Yep, I was getting a box of weird Kit Kats. Just like, all right,
Yep.
this team gets a box of weird Kit Kats. This team gets a box of weird Kit Kats. Done.
Yep.
Yeah.
One guy's asking for specific things because he was also in Japan. I'm like,
You should have
Nah.
got it when you were there, Bucko.
you should have
Yeah,
got
why
more
didn't
of
you
them.
give me something when you were there, man?
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, FK the Pod everywhere and everywhere. Thanks for listening. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas.
Ni hao. That's Chinese. Can